Check.
So we don't got Jake.
We don't. We're missing a lot of things.
We're missing Jake. We're missing Tucker. I was gonna bash more on Rush City,
We're not just missing Tucker. I miss Tucker.
but I was gonna bash more on Rush City. But I figured the rest of these surrounding cities can get these hands right. So
Heard that?
I got a joke I'm gonna line up for you. And
Is it going to be
hoping-
better than Tucker's?
I hope it's better than Tucker's, and I hope you've never heard it.
Busty crustacean.
Crab with big old teeth. What up?
So, what's the difference between a trash can and a girl from Grantsburg?
I don't know what.
Oof.
A trash can gets taken out once a week.
Hold on. I got a button for this.
Wah, 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 wah.
I think the girls from Grantsburg get taken on a lot more.
I was like, all
They
right.
get taken out more than me.
They got some miles on them, dude. I don't know if it's a lease program, but I think they're over the mileage for the year.
I think you would actually better off going over the joke first, and then we could have told you what town to go with.
Well, let's not ignore the small elephant in the room. Kyle Sim is our co-host for the evening.
Kyle, the beer lady.
I don't know what you mean small. I mean, I just pounded about 3
You
cheeseburgers.
you look
before I came
tiny
here.
sitting next to Tyler.
How many beast triggers did you just hit?
It was 3 double cheese.
I'm a little bit disappointed you
From
didn't
where?
wear a pocket tee for the
McDonald's.
episode.
Oof, duh.
I 100% expected you to have a couple of pocket burgers for the episode.
Beast
I
triggers?
thought about it, but I have too many nice shirts that are button ups that I do not want to get grease stains on.
Well,
All
that's
of my
fair.
nice shirts are nice because I have grease stains on them.
That's all they have.
That's
is
what
a grease
makes
stain.
them
It adds
nice
flavor.
Tyler's is dirt spot, dirt spot, dirt spot, dirt spot, grease stain, and the ones that just have grease stain, grease stain, grease stain. That's his dress shirts.
Yeah, no, my
Well,
mom would
yeah.
kill me.
Tucker
would
couldn't
do it.
be here today because it is Indigo's birthday. That is his significant other.
Yeah,
You know, and apparently,
Well, not as significant as me.
It's her birthday today.
yeah,
Yeah,
being her birthday sucks. Being at her birthday sucks less than being on the show.
Oh yeah, good point.
Apparently, so
Being
That's a good
no. Being on the show sucks more than.
yes, exactly. So shout out Indigo for your birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Indigo.
birthday,
Thanks
Indigo.
for taking Tucker away from us so that Kyle could
Oh.
come on.
I'm prettier.
Thank you for giving me my rightful spot.
Kyle, the beer lady. Let's talk about that maybe. You did originally dibs the spot. How did you end up not getting
You
that?
never
Yeah,
played the intro.
so-
Should we throw an intro or what's going on here?
Hit him with the intro.
You are now listening to On Tap with the Boys, a podcast about beer, bad decisions, and bad friends, with your hosts Cody, Tyler, Dalton, and Tucker.
Oh, this is a mess. You're getting back. We're back. That was the
All right,
quickest
so-
beer grab ever.
So, yeah. So this spot is, I dibsed it, and dibsing is a sacred art. But
The finesse
what had
of the
happened
dibs.
was there is an overrule. He purchased the couch, so
that kind of does it.
Okay.
so
You can't dibs the seat if you don't own the seat.
It's like, oh, shotgun, and then someone's like, that's my truck, so
Yeah,
I'm sitting shotgun.
right? You're driving.
Yeah.
Screw you. I'm getting shotgun.
Well, that's fair too. Notice that we don't have the swear cup on the coffee table for this episode because
We don't have a coffee
Tyler
table.
body slammed the coffee table.
I don't. Last week, episode 9. You're now listening to episode 10. I think is that correct?
Yeah.
These are going so quickly, and episode 9 was a rough one. You got an hour and 45 minutes of pure bliss, and
You got Tyler at
Dead
his
brain
drunkest
cells.
and me at my soberest.
well, the drunkest on the
That's a good
podcast
point.
for sure. That was bad. I listened to it, and the whole episode, and I'm like, holy crap, I was a mess. It was bad. And then I ended
Turn the
up,
switch.
yeah, just body slamming the coffee table. So now we don't have a coffee table here.
It is still in place. We just need a new one. We're picking one up tomorrow.
Yeah, we're working on it. It's all in the wheels are turning here.
It's in the budget.
You know, you can't find too many tables, though, that can hand up to your stature.
You didn't think it was gonna break. You were concerned.
I honestly, I thought it was really gonna hurt.
And we found out that it's not real marble.
I was so drunk that I thought that this cardboard table with a fake marble on it was like literally marble or something, and it was gonna break my back.
It was a sturdy table.
It was heavy.
This is a testament to the fact that none of you guys have moved and helped put together the set other than the paneling on the walls and the couch, because that thing you could literally lift with your pinky.
Oh yeah,
Well,
It
we
was
haven't touched
so
it.
light.
Jake brought up the good point that right at the beginning of the episode, I literally took the table and I just pulled it towards us with all of our beers on and stuff. Just pulled it towards us. He's like, "Dude, you knew that thing didn't weigh anything." I'm like, "Oh crap, that's right."
You know what?
But it looks heavy.
clearly.
It does.
Wherever
Kinda
they
does.
made this, they didn't have a peak performance test.
China.
Yeah, they didn't have. They don't have peak performance testing there. So
You just unleashed COVID-20 by breaking that.
You're giving me crap over the free coffee table. Okay, let's talk about something else that's free, but actually has good value that you broke. Cody, do you recall?
What's that?
Do you want to look up in the air and look at a hole in our nice chandelier?
what? Oh,
I forgot about that.
how'd you do that?
He punched a hole in it.
The same episode?
Yeah. At the end.
When I leave, am I the moral compass? Or what?
You're the one. You're the glue that holds his family together.
Dalton left right after we got done filming last episode, and I forgot we got a little more out of hand than
Can
what I
you
remember.
see that, Kyle? Can you see it where you're at?
Can
There's a massive
someone
hole.
spin it?
in
Can
the-
someone spin it so that the camera
You got
can
it.
see the
I
front
got it.
edge?
I got it.
I'll say it.
Can the camera see that high even?
Maybe it's close. Yeah. So there's
yeah,
a
there
big
you go.
hole in the.
There's a fist-size hole in our nice Schmidt sign that was given to us, and it was given to us for free, but it's worth money. I was so mad. I collect signs and stuff, beer signs, and I was like, "Are you kidding me, dude?"
Well, it just goes to show though that after the cameras stop, there's a lot better content that they miss.
The boys don't stop.
No.
Yeah.
I've always, I've been thinking we should do an after hours, but
Oh, we did an after hours once with Kyle, the beer lady, and that was horrendous.
Yeah, but I was already drinking for like 6.5
Yeah,
hours.
I was
That was
gonna say that
after
was
that
like
episode.
post after hours.
That
Like,
was Bush Light and butt sex. After Bush Light.
This was like
It was just straight
5
butt sex.
a.m., 4 a.m. This was
Yeah.
a late night.
Yeah.
And we started drinking at
Late morning.
I started at noon that day. But yeah, you guys.
It was me, Trent, Kyle.
I got dropped off back at the ice house.
Oh,
Like
after
where do you,
this.
Yeah, where do you live? Well, I'm on the lake. Where's that?
The lake.
figure it out.
Literally the lake.
I'll figure it out.
Drop me off at one of the
Did
landings.
they say one of the lakes? Did you say like the correct lake? We have several lakes here.
I just went with Pokegama.
All of a sudden you're at Devil's Lake, the small like
In North Dakota.
No public. Oh,
had to go
yeah,
down.
yeah, there you go.
We had to go down train tracks, down this hill that had a zip line. I had to zip line to my ice house.
Are we Georgia the Jungle over here or what?
Zip line.
No,
You
they
got
did.
A swinging vine to vine.
No, I didn't swing. I don't have that arm strength. I just zip lined. It was already there for me.
zip line.
What are you snacking on over there, Dalton? Are we done
So
with that story? I didn't mean to.
this here,
Yeah, what are you snacking?
so this is a blood orange blonde.
Is that the one that you wanted that you haven't tried yet?
What is that noise?
That is that, and you just swore. But that's the Schmidt sign. We found
It
out
does.
after
I
Cody
punched it, I got it to
fixed
work. I fixed it. Apparently,
It's making noise?
The
Yeah.
whole thing spins.
It's on. There's a motor in there that spins it.
It spins the sign.
It's broken.
Had no idea until I,
was
punched
thinking-
it.
dude,
and then it started working.
If you look back at the last like minute of the podcast, I'm like, as you guys are talking, like trying to find that noise.
I've never seen that.
I'm
thing
drinking
spin once
no,
since I've been
a blood
here.
orange blonde from
it-
320.
the motor is spinning.
You
but
may
it's
have
not
converted
working.
me.
That is the that's
That's surprising.
the
It is surprising.
Pine County Fair life hack. That's the Pine County Fair life hack.
Right here, the blood orange blonde.
Yep. That is how you get super
Which-
drunk for the same price.
Why didn't you tell me this last year when the Pine County Fair was still going on?
Dude. Now you have a year to prepare.
It's literally the color of a grapefruit.
dude, and it's
Almost
it's
blood
delicious.
orange, huh?
Yeah, like that's like an orange bloody look.
I want to try that.
I'll try
Weird.
It's
I'm
crazy.
I really like that beer. That's my favorite 320
Oh,
beer.
absolutely.
My favorite's a Pertinier still. The Pertinier pineapple, I like that.
Do they have another
That is
blood
That was a
orange?
good tequila chaser. They should advertise it as a tequila chaser.
Yeah, it was. It worked
Tyler
wonders.
interrupting again.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
new?
you're the talker, so I gotta interrupt you.
Careful.
So, do they have is it blood orange and then there's a blood orange blonde, or is it just
Yeah,
a-
I was gonna.
They just add blood orange to different. I think they added blood orange to like Pertinier.
I don't know.
They add the blood orange flavoring to different beers. I think.
Okay, so they do have just a regular blood orange.
No.
So it's just that's their blood orange,
yeah,
whatever.
this is a
Yeah.
blonde.
So they
Okay.
take the regular beers, they have their blonde or whatever, and then they
just
do the
kinda
blood
like-
orange flavoring. I'm pretty sure. I mean,
make-
should.
I hope I'm not wrong, but it's exposure for them anyway.
They make
if
the
I'm wrong or
hanky
not.
panky for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
You should try this one, Dalton.
maybe
I
we
wanna see
could
your
get
face.
Nick on one of the episodes.
There
I was gonna say we should get Nick on here.
He
At least a
does-
phone
He
call.
does enjoy it. I drank that one a lot, but
right.
they got to see his face for this
So
one.
what is
'cause
this?
I
What is this?
Cubicle Fugitive.
All right.
tell you what, there's a lot of hops and a really bitter finish.
All right. Oh yeah, it's gonna
Really?
drink me. Right? I'm gonna
drink
shrivel up like a raisin.
You're going to go into the can. That's no Dalton's Light. Oh, what's the review?
Spicy.
You weren't kidding about the dry finish.
That like yeah, it's wild.
That I don't like. That like I drank a Sam Adams one time, and this is what I mean when I say it's like it drinks you. This is what I'm talking about. This is like the back of your tongue,
oh,
like ugh.
Yeah. You know what
It's
I
not
thoroughly
heroin, you know?
I thoroughly
Yeah.
enjoy? That Sam Adams Oktoberfest. It's a seasonal beer.
Yeah.
But Sam Adams Oktoberfest on tap might be my favorite tap beer.
Yeah, I'm more of
Really?
a Landon Kugel summer shandy kind of guy myself.
I do like the summer shandy.
if you want to talk tap beer, favorite tap beer, Labatt Blue. I don't know why.
Labatt's tap is good. It's got different flavor. It just hits different.
You're stepping on my cable or something.
Miss Koozie.
It's around the bottom of the mic stand.
How? All the time, dude.
Or again.
This is not the first time, actually, Tyler has missed the mark with something.
And me.
Pre-show, Kyle brought something to my attention that I
Oh.
think we might have to have somewhat of an intervention for you, because we're not gonna lie, it concerned me a little bit that you would fall for a trap like this.
Oh,
Kyle, please explain some preface to this situation.
So does the name Victoria Tillman
Oh,
recognize the name to you?
I know. Hey, okay, you know what? So on my free time, one of my favorite hobbies is I accept
you're right. He's right.
I accept all of these random girls' friend requests because I know ISIS runs them and sends me super funny messages. Okay,
Have any of you seen like an uptick in that? Because I've never gotten that, and I've recently gotten like 3 or 4 of these.
yeah, but you also don't spam porn sites every night. I also get true. I get So that is my hobby. Okay, and if this is your fake account or whatever, I looked at it and I'm like, okay, they might be real. Whatever. I'm gonna take a shot. Okay, I'm a human being. Okay, I don't care.
Don't look at their next profile picture. No. Or when was their profile last updated? 20 minutes ago.
Why was there a last profile picture? Do you know something?
Oh, dude, you go like 2 back.
That's all
no,
there
I didn't
is.
look at her.
No, it's just
But
the one. But
that's
It's like uploaded photos, 10 photos
no,
within
no,
a day.
I know, but I don't care. It's fun. I literally.
Oh, yeah,
sit
right,
there
right.
and
I'm just
message
saying,
them
if you
and say funny.
hey, Tyler,
whatever, screw
Tyler,
it.
No,
Tyler,
you're good. You're good.
No, I swore. That's what I'm saying.
Tyler. Guess
Oh.
what though? She do got big titties though.
Did you make that account?
Whatever. her
No,
real
I
name
did
is.
not. No,
Oh, that'd be
she
hilarious.
added me, but I did not follow it. I was like,
Oh, so you're calling me out that I thought you literally made the account.
He saw that you had a mutual friend.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I added them, but they never sent me anything. So I just figured they're probably real because they're not hitting on me.
We could.
oh, she never sent you nothing.
No, nothing.
That's fake.
So they're probably real.
No, she's
To
friends.
be
She's
continued,
friends
though.
with
No,
Ahmad, and blah blah
one
blah.
other
you click
friend.
on her profile picture.
Mohammed,
it's always
Mohammed.
Yeah.
it's all.
Well, like the easiest filter for this is when you get a chick that friends you, literally just scroll through her photo and like one back, and it'll be a dude with all the writing that the Arabic writing.
Were you
What
going to
is-
say
I
hieroglyphics?
was going to say hieroglyphics. I felt like that was offensive, so I didn't say it.
Send Bobson with Gene.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It'll be
Yep.
surrounded for whatever it
I
says.
don't understand what's the big deal if I add them. I don't get like
They get all your info. They get into your personal stuff.
what
if you
do
give
I
it to
have
them.
personal?
Some people have their phone number, their email.
I do. I already have that on there.
Yeah, but you can make it not public, and it's probably not. So like he can't get it unless he's friends with you.
Mine's public.
Mine's not.
Dang, dude. I think I messed up.
I goofed.
I was
That explains those emails.
So we were talking about earlier spam and porn sites, whatever. I'm pretty sure I am.
Remember that?
Maybe Kyle. Do you get any? I get
Okay, hold on.
somehow these porn sites got my actual
Tyler.
phone number. What?
Tyler, what the hell you mean by spam and porn sites?
Well,
Like you're emailing them about it?
I actually did email them.
By now.
I actually did email them.
That's right.
Yes, but
Okay, hold on. But you need to explain this.
Spamming as in page 65.
Oh, okay. Like just going in depth.
Yeah. Well,
Trying to find that
they
one.
got my legitimate number somehow, and now I get random text messages saying, "Learn how to grow your penis by 5 inches and last longer."
Tyler.
Text this message.
Tyler, it doesn't work
Do you get those texts, Kyle?
all the time.
He gets the
So
product.
you get those texts too somehow.
all the time.
Okay, we probably use the same site then.
Oh, dude.
I'm not gonna
Are you
lie,
an
I've never once
XNXX guy or a
gotten those.
Pornhub?
No.
XNX.
Never.
X videos.
That's how you guys
Oh,
are
you
getting
X
viruses.
videos?
I'm an
X
X
videos?
video guy.
All right, fair enough.
I don't know, man.
Dude,
It's
they're
just
getting the
it's
corona
simplicity.
from it.
You guys,
Oh, I'm gonna get way worse.
quit
than Corona.
going on the sketchy websites.
It's not sketchy. That's literally the biggest porn sites there are.
Yeah, my iPhone says it's safe.
Does it have the lock symbol on the top left?
Yeah,
That's
it
how you
just
know
means
it's trusted.
HTTPS or whatever.
Hypertext transfer protocol.
Dude,
Oh,
even
scratch.
ran into a Donkey Show website. Still had the lock on it. Knew it was safe.
Yeah.
You can safely check out knowing your info won't be shared,
Yeah.
Allegedly.
except to people that want to extend your car's warranty.
So
I get
my
those
gosh.
phone calls a lot more.
They're relentless.
We never did it, did we? We didn't pursue it, that email that I sent. I never made an account or nothing. But
what?
I sent an email to Pornhub inquiring about how much advertisement is on Pornhub. I wanted to buy an advertisement spot for On Tap with the Boys. on
They have
Pornhub.
ads?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my God. You are really... Dude, are
the
you
last
trying to
time
get
you were on the
brownie points with
website?
your girlfriend? Or you just,
No, for real. They have ads?
Every time. You
No,
just
he's
scroll
just
through-
saying he doesn't look at the ads.
no, so when you're
No,
on...
no. That's a
when
funny
you're-
joke, but no, for real. They oh, you're about
Oh,
to
dude.
sit down and watch this, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, look at the new
Oh.
Yeti cooler. Like,
No.
What's
It's
going on?
usually- It's porn ads.
Well, most of the time. I got one for a senator once.
Shut up.
No joke.
Where
There
is
was
he?
an
We're voting
ad.
for him.
Do you
There was-
remember the senator?
I tried finding. I literally clicked on like 20 videos trying to get that ad again. And
Tyler's
because I
gonna
wanted
find
to
it. You could probably
screenshot
Google
it.
that.
I wanted to screenshot it, dude.
probably
Because
Google that.
there was a senator, somebody running, and they paid for
Run it.
an ad on, and it was. I'm like, what?
That's beautiful.
And I mean, it made me remember the ad. I didn't remember his name, but I think it was for like New York or something. It wasn't like
remember
a
his name.
countrywide.
It was
or something.
Cuomo or whatever.
Cuomo.
Cuomo. That's his
But
name.
yeah, I wanted to
Como Zoo, yeah.
I wanted
Danish-
to get a.
Danish politician puts ads on Pornhub seeking voters.
Danish.
This was on New York Times too, so this is a credible article.
Was this like 4 months ago?
Danish politician puts ads on Pornhub seeking voters, in quotes, where they are.
So
No shame in his game.
Heck yeah,
And
dude.
this was
I respect the hustle.
Well, May of 2019. So
Tyler, how do you get on the Danish Pornhub sites?
no, this was Pornhub.
It's just all of them. Man.
Yeah, but it's Danish.
Yeah, they blend
It's
together.
going
That's
down.
IP. That's IP locked right there.
He paid $450 for this ad on Pornhub.
Oh
apparently.
yeah, we wouldn't have paid for an ad for On Tap for $450.
I definitely would have paid for on tap $450 to be on Pornhub.
Light bulbs are going off in Cody's head, and
mean,
Tyler's trying to shut it down.
I mean, I seen this ad over time, probably 3 times. So $450, and I seen it 3 times. There's probably a lot of exposure.
And you're not even from Daneland.
Wait. Was it an actual Danish politician or somebody that was Danish?
No,
running?
it was a Danish politician.
This was somebody in the United States.
Did he win?
I don't know if it says.
It
Look up his
wasn't
name.
Some
He said he's unsure of how many people saw the ad as it was originally appeared, estimating, quote unquote, not many. Still, the reactions have been overwhelming, mostly from voters and members of the media who had only heard about the campaign advertisement.
There was somebody in the United States recently.
Interesting.
Maybe I can go.
Maybe they
back.
took after our Danish brother.
I would love to take after.
It's all
the
this Danish dude. That's all I see.
I really assume
CNN, CNN, People.com, Fox News, New York Times. This was a pretty big
Well, maybe
deal.
that's it then. Maybe I literally was watching for some Danish politician.
I really hope he won, though.
Do Danish people speak English? Because I could understand it.
Dude, everybody speaks English.
Yeah. It's like the first
Un-
language of the
We're the
world.
only ones that don't speak something else.
Democratic House bill proposes limits on political ad targeting related to these porn ads. So they're trying to make it so that you can't advertise politics on them. Maybe they're very effective. Well, you remembered it. That noise is the sign.
Well, yeah. How
No,
many?
I think my headphones, I think, are beep, like, you know, when you get phone or something too close or something.
Oh,
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, it's weird.
But
How many
anyways,
people do you think a day go on
As long as the
Pornhub?
mic and pick.
I would
You
say
get
a lot.
that ad popping up. That's a definite win. You guys would have like 1.6 million at least.
Call me crazy, but I think you should run for senator, Kyle. Give
This is literally the next Joe Exotic. Like
I'm
for
like
president.
the last person that should run for anything. I don't even run.
your Facebook your
You should
Facebook
walk for
history,
senator.
your Facebook history would be overwhelming. These people would have a heyday with your profile.
Let's shoot
It's
low.
true.
Walk for mayor.
Walk for
I would
mayor.
definitely walk.
For mayor.
But if
dude.
Just say Kyle
there's
Sim is
dogs.
walking for mayor.
Dude, there's dogs and llamas that win mayor.
But
You
if there's
got it, dude.
if there's stairs, not happening.
No.
Could
We'll
we
make
launch?
we'll make him signs and it'll say Kyle Sim walking for mayor and then a quote underneath. I don't run for.
I'll
take it.
And then they see what I share on Facebook, and they'd be like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tyler had one.
"Oofda."
Now, do you think this is doable? I think you could run for some sort of position. I think
Absolutely.
we do it
I think
exactly
it
how
might be a great exposure for us.
I could
If
definitely
you're
do.
gonna-
I could be a pizza boy.
Dude, we could be in the parade. I mean, we could.
well, we
Do
can
you have
already
to-
be in the
Do
parade.
you have to pay to be in the parade?
Yes.
How much is that?
I don't know.
Is there parade going on?
We can follow
No,
behind the parade real
it's
close for free.
When last year when I was at Tucker's for Memorial, was it? Or maybe it was Labor Day. There's a Labor Day parade around there.
St. Patrick's Day?
Oh, maybe that was no. I don't think it was St. Patrick's Day. Anyways, I was in the RV. This was before Tim and Lori had their house even. So Taylor and I were in the RV leaving a day early, and we pull out onto the main street right in front of whatever that big restaurant on the water is there, and and just so happened to catch a big gap between the parade. I thought it was done. We're in the middle of
I
this
was
parade.
with you, I think. I think I was
And I'm
with
in
you.
the RV. I'm in this huge RV, and everybody's waving and honking. I'm like, I'm in the middle of this parade, and all of a sudden, as soon as we got it, like everybody else came, and we're like, boom, crunched in between. I'm like, I can't pass. There's kids running around everywhere. I'm like, I just got to run with
Did you
it.
throw any candy
I
out?
went the rest of the parade
You're
route.
throwing like Tupperware and
He was
plastic
throwing-
silverware.
He had candy. he was
Solo cups out
Well,
the
you're in
window.
an RV. You're throwing blue rock candy out the window.
Yeah.
Freaking bad.
throwing. Walter White over here.
Good luck, kids. It was funny though. We pull out in the middle, and we're it looked
Yeah,
like
it is what
something
it
out
is.
of a movie.
How many like lashings did you get for that one? Was she pissed?
Oh, Taylor?
Yeah.
Easy on the words there.
Embarrassed?
No, actually, well, yeah, more embarrassed because I was honking.
Yeah, because you accepted the fact.
I'm like laying on the horn, like "Brr, brr," in this RV, And I don't think she would have cared had I not been drawing more attention to us.
Yeah.
You might as well just own what you had.
Yeah,
Exactly.
make
That's
the
what I'm
most
thinking.
of it, man.
I was wearing a huge like Uncle Sam.
You,
top hat
yeah,
looking
you were.
thing.
It looked like you belong.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, just a random RV. That's awesome.
Fake it till you make it.
Yep.
dude.
Was this your grandparents' one, the big one that had the smiley
No.
face in the back?
No, my dad's.
Or your dad's?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, was this also the same time that you put bread on everything?
What?
Oh my gosh.
That
This
was the
guy
time.
had like 2 loaves of bread to just burn, apparently. And he would put them on.
No, I bought them
everybody's-
specifically to hide them on your guys' stuff.
So he like put them on our windshield wipers of our cars,
Like a
on our
loaf
mirrors.
or like a
Two
piece of
loaves.
Well,
Two
well,
loaves
pieces,
of bread.
yeah. So they were stuffed in our gas cap, like in our bumpers, in our receiver hitch,
So-
on our windshield wipers.
Speaking
It's a
of the
waste of
vandalism
bread.
of cars, I had somebody in high school put like Vaseline on my windshield, and I've never figured out who it was.
Ugh.
Sounds like a Telby Madison thing.
I think it was Nick
Oh.
Tyndall,
That also
That's
sounds like
two
a
last
Tyndall
names.
thing.
but I never got anyone to confess to it. I was it was just super lame because I didn't even need my windshield wipers. I accidentally hit the button, and then I couldn't see.
Dude, that sounds
And
terrible.
then it didn't come. It doesn't come out.
Oh, it smears?
It doesn't come
Oh,
out.
no.
No,
all?
it's bad.
No, it's water.
Really?
Vaseline's waterproof.
Yeah.
Water
Getting
resistant.
that stuff off your pecker, dude.
So think about vandalizing cars.
Trying to shower
My
and
ex,
it's just.
my ex, her and my sister. Shout out Emily, Shelby. What's up?
Which one's your ex? Which one's your sister?
Shout out.
Just
They're
one
both
name.
my ex. One's my sister.
Hey, what happens in Pine City stays in Pine City. But they when I was going to college, they saran wrapped my whole car, and thought they were like really hot on it too. They're how I was getting in your vehicle, and I'm like, I had a knife on me. It took me 10 seconds to get in the car.
Did it get hot?
I just
though?
slice
I literally
open.
just whoop straight down, got in the car, drove off. It's like saran wraps flying off the car.
Because if it gets hot, it'll shrink on it, won't it? And it like really sticks.
Well, apparently it wasn't that hot today.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I would assume. If
Well-
it gets hot and it's saran wrap.
No, it would loosen up.
In high school, do you remember
Sure.
our obsession with egging places?
I only did it once.
Well, I did it a lot.
How incriminating are we going with this?
Only time I did it was Darwin's house, so it's our buddy.
That's
No, it's
well,
fine.
that's kind of what I'm talking about. But we did.
Spencer's house.
Well, we did. He already knew that was us, and it was cold out. We egged his place, and it froze instantly, and it wouldn't come off his windows. He had to wait till summertime to get it off.
It was Halloween.
early spring,
On his
and it was
car or his
Halloween.
house?
Dude, we went through
On his house.
We went through like 4 cartons that night.
More than that, because we went to Walmart like 3 times.
Oh, that's right.
We bought the case where it has like multiple layers.
but they
of
never
eggs in it.
questioned us on Halloween
When
night.
they were cool.
They never questioned
Right.
us.
I never thought of that.
right.
I never thought of that.
They don't let kids buy toilet paper if you're not over 18.
Right.
Home
You can't
cooking.
even
Shout out
buy a lighter.
Scuzz for always providing the toilet paper.
But yet we go in and buy a whole case of eggs.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If you
but
need
what I
eggs
was
or toilet paper, I'll hook you up.
what made me think of that was I think we did to Jordan's car, his Monte Carlo, when he had that silver Monte Carlo.
Yep.
We egged it, a whole carton on his car, and then saran wrapped it.
It's a heavy load.
And he did not catch it until the next day. These eggs had baked onto the paint, and the shrink wrap had shrunk around the car. So it was like super tight pressing these eggs in. Where all the eggs were, faded the paint. So it looked like, whatever egg looks like when it splatters, of like the paint worn away on his
You
car.
gave him like
Really?
a patina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was not happy about it.
No, can't imagine why.
It's weird.
Just go at them like Exhibit. I heard you like eggs, so we took your car and we
Negative.
put eggs on it.
Yeah, actually.
Was that a Pimp My Ride reference?
Thinking of eggs, I really have to use the bathroom.
Why, are you going to get rid of a couple of your eggs or what?
He's got to go jerk off.
It's time for a bathroom break. The boys will be right back.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
God.
Good intro to the second half of episode 10, season 2
Listening
of On Tap with the Boys.
ASMR.
We are here with our favorite comedian and poster, Kyle.
swear.
Sim.
This might
That
be
doesn't
That
count.
is
does
a
it?
swear.
You guys made me do
Right.
twice.
That's not a swear.
Yeah.
I would have been saying it already.
Tyler swore too.
This
Yeah,
might be the
whatever,
only
let's do it.
comedian that we will have on the podcast.
Yeah.
This probably
it's
will
really
be
because
the
I'm
only
not
comedian.
that funny. I just have
You're
a good
funnier
sense
than
of
other
humor.
guys we know.
I just got a good sense of humor. Wait, who are we talking about?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Literally a
But
nobody.
our
All right.
Kyle the beer lady actually, well, Cody too. They ordered these a long time ago. But
No, this is all Kyle.
okay.
I
Kyle.
don't want any credit for this.
Kyle the beer lady brought us something here. Do you want to tell us what this is here, Kyle?
All right, I will. So, what this is it's a canned koozie. And I saw this originally on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok for just taking hours of my life away.
Non-sponsored.
Non-sponsored.
Yeah.
So,
We don't
this is
dance
the
yet.
Kong Beer Bong Koozie. So, obviously, it's a canned koozie that doubles.
Oh, wait. Is that where Kong comes from? Koozie Bong?
Oh
That
my.
makes sense.
Kong?
Oh
that makes
my.
sense.
I
Good
was
job.
wondering why they came up with, or why it was Kong.
Koozie bong.
Well, I got
That's
small
actually-
hands, but I thought it was just
Maybe
big
it's a
koozie.
kung. You're pronouncing it wrong. Kung. There needs to be an umlaut.
That's a good,
But so it doubles as a obviously a beer bong. You push it in, twist.
Bro.
Oh, and then it holds. Oh, and then it sticks up there when you fill it.
Yep. And this thing is probably one of the greatest inventions of our generation.
Let me take it. I'm gonna
It ain't
take
much.
Can I
Maybe
take
we'll
this
do
for
a
rip?
little review. Do a
Well,
little
that's kinda what
review
we're
of the
doing now.
quality. Tell the people what the quality of the thing
Not
is.
sponsored. I tell you what, if you sponsor, I'll give you a good review. This thing looks terrible. I'm gonna give her a little ripperooski here.
Well, I tell you
All right.
right now, they work.
We're doing it live.
easy.
But
Sorry.
Biting the mic.
I was gonna say something, but I'm so excited. I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
Make sure you keep the hopperator higher than the hose.
The operator.
The best part about this is
I don't know what they
No,
actually
that's the
call
official
it.
part name. I've seen the schematics.
Dude, the best part about this
It's a
is
hopperator.
that, so we've talked about mud runs and stuff before. Dude, this would be a
You have your
great-
bong ready for you.
This would be a great. You could gas funnel too when your wheeler runs on the field.
yeah, and then rip a
slam
bong
and then
just-
slam a beer and then pour gas in your wheeler.
All right.
And then slam another beer.
Let's get your review, Tyler. Let's go.
You're gonna have to twist this.
Do it. You tell us if it's better than out of a can or not.
I better fix my hand first. It's stuck behind the mic.
Put it on the mic.
All right. He's undoing the mouthpiece. And he's putting it up to his mouth. We started. And he is done. That is quick.
It flows good.
It created like a venturi into my stomach.
Was that words?
We're gonna need to dictionary that one.
I am a part.
Look it up. Spell
I'm
that.
a part of this Facebook group.
What
and
did I say?
It's a tag
A
group.
venturi?
A venturi effect.
Can we look that up on the dictionary? Webster, please.
Venturi effect.
Venturi effect.
If that's a thing, you got me.
I feel like venturi is not the word that he was looking
Oh,
for.
Ace
Spell
Ventura. Okay.
Spell it. Oh, Venturi effect is the reduction in fluid pressure that results when a fluid flows through a constricted
Give
section
this
or
a
choke
round
of a pipe. The
of applause.
Venturi effect is named after its discoverer, Giovanni Battista Venturi.
Hit him with the clap.
Reduction in fluid pressure that results when a fluid flows through a constricted area. So you're saying the tube is too small?
He used it not knowing what it meant.
myself.
Yeah.
No, I knew what
used
it.
it
I
very
knew it.
right.
No, I knew it. I used it pretty dang good.
I think so.
That is.
I've never heard that.
I know a lot of words, but
that's applied physics for you. That's before I got stupid and started
Thanks,
drinking
Mr.
a lot.
Huddle.
That's Nordstrom.
Oh, that was Nordstrom, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Strand. Nordstrand.
Nordstrand, yeah.
Nordstrom.
We got coats from him too.
That was Mr. Macy's.
Tyler, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm
good.
I'm
That was
I'm
impressive.
actually really happy that you guys.
And you
somebody's calling me.
And
It's
you
probably
stuck to your
Nordstrom's.
guns.
It's probably
It's my
Nordstrom.
father.
Put him on air.
Nah.
Are you going to finish what's
Wish
left
my
in the bottom
dad
of that
called
from
me.
the foam?
Oh yeah, the foam's coming out now.
Nice.
And now you gotta hold it like that because it's gonna leak everywhere if it's not dry.
Yeah, that's probably the.
How
worst
can
part.
you? Well, then you just leave it like that, and then you want to use it again, you undo it.
But it does
sit down.
work as a good can
Oh,
koozie.
you hang on to it. That's what the lanyard's for. Mm-hmm. That's what the lanyard is for. Yeah, came with a lanyard you can attach to it.
Oh, we should.
Kong, if you're listening, we would like to do a partnership.
Even though it took
How
you
long
guys
did it take
to get,
you to get these?
Along with Chinese-made
It took me
tables.
about 4 months, but again, TikTok, they even said, but they also gave a bottle opener and they gave the free lanyard with it.
So we'll do a partnership
sticker.
in 12
and
months
a
from
sticker.
now. Give or
The
take 8
sticker's
months.
already sitting on my cooler. That's already like 75% stickers as of last weekend.
Beautiful. Are you going to add some on-tap stickers to that thing or what?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Do we have any?
I gave him some.
I haven't took them yet, though.
That was kind of a segue, but okay, I guess we're not doing that.
Oh, you
We
mean
do have
the
a bunch of
segues with
stickers. We got a whole bunch of new stickers, whole bunch of new designs, whole bunch of cool stuff.
We're waiting. We're holding stuff out for you guys.
Stay tuned.
There's news coming. We're gonna do a big thing. We're
Stay tuned.
figuring things out.
We're gonna have
Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
a bunch of stuff all at the same time.
It's gonna be huge.
It's going to be huge.
Keep an eye on your mailbox.
We can't disclose any more information than that because we technically don't really know all the information.
And it's a
yet.
non-disclosure that we
Not
signed
China.
with some big people. Just kidding.
I wish that was true. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, Focal
Sounds
Point
like we're
Media.
gonna get a Netflix show or something.
That'd be something.
So there's two things I really want to talk about. First of all, How late is the Cricket open tonight? I want to get blasted at my favorite bar.
Oh, and have the fair food.
I thought it was 10 o'clock.
How late is this
Is
fair
when they
food
have to
up
shut
though?
down.
The Cricket has to shut down?
Or
That's
the
when
fair
Froggy's
food?
has to shut down is 10, they said.
We don't care about the
Oh, that's
froggies.
stupid, dude.
I was there 2 nights ago. I was at the studio waiting for someone to show up for a video. They were late. And I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to go down to Froggy's for maybe a couple drinks. I seen a couple people sitting out front that I knew. I went down there, and it's 9 o'clock. And I'm like, hey, can I get a Captain Coke? And they're like, yeah. Or it was Ashley bartending. And she's like, yeah, you actually want 2? And I'm like, well, I can't turn that down.
You're a hell of a salesman.
And then, so I get 2 drinks, and then when she brings them out to me, they serve them in pretty big plastic cups. They're like, oh yeah, by the way, you have to have them finished by 9:30. And I'm like, I was just gonna sip on this until the guy gets here, but now I gotta slam them because now by the time I got them, after I've been talking to people, it's like 9:10. I'm like, well, whatever. Let's slam 2 of these, and I'm feeling loose.
Actually, should we talk about that since the Pine County Fair has been closed, that all the fair food has gone over to the Cricket though?
Yeah.
It's not the Cricket bar and pizza oven anymore.
It's the Cricket bar, pizza oven, and fair food.
And cheese curd and corn dog and
Funnel cake?
Funnel cakes.
are they
Mini,
there?
yeah, mini donuts.
Did they
funnel
open
cakes.
more stands?
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they
Oh,
even
no,
had
the
cotton
mini
candy now
donuts was
too.
there.
Cotton candy too.
They get that corn there,
honestly, if they keep that all, if they could keep that all summer,
Corn can.
corn can,
They got corn there.
corn. But
Not the
honestly,
same.
what a smart play to have.
I went there the
Drinking
other day.
and fair food.
And I'm not gonna lie, okay? I was disappointed. I went and bought cheese curds and a corn dog, okay?
Yep.
I was kind of disappointed, but the thing is I still do it. I'd still do it. I'd pay $8 for a corn dog, then I'm like, wow. I'd do it again though.
And your watering hole,
But
your
I'd do it
watering hole is right there.
Yeah, well, this was before they were open. I went there to buy booze from the off sale at the Cricket bar
But
and
they
pizza
were
oven
all
and fair
paying-
food. And then I went and got a corn dog and cheese curds.
We're just gonna progressively add things to the name of the Cricket.
Yeah.
It's going to eventually end up being this long, drawn-out sentence.
And I
The
hope
Cricket bar and pizza oven, fair food, and horseshoe tournament.
horseshoe pit.
Did Ben say when he was here last week that he made a suggestion on Google
Yes,
for
that
them
he's
to
changing
change
their
it
name.
to Cricket Bar and Pizza Oven?
Yeah.
That would be.
He
great.
went on Google and like suggest and edit.
That's awesome.
It'd be really funny if they
That's
accept
what the
it.
locals call it.
Which brings me. So Jordan, hell of a bartender.
Oh,
amazing.
I mean, because I
just actually
I never-
Snapchatted him
I
for
never went to the Cricket
hours.
as much as you guys would. But
Unfortunately.
I mean, I'd go to the Cricket. I used to drink a lot of Coors Light. Didn't go back for months. Walk through the door. First thing he hands me, Coors Light,
And like you were saying, you don't go there that much. And he knew.
and he just knows.
Well, mostly because nobody drinks Coors Light.
But still, but just for the fact of how many people that he sees.
They were actually
Right,
they were
right.
actually relieved you walked in the door because they've been trying to get rid of it since the last
Well,
time you've been in there.
We actually solved the problem.
Did you turn his mic off?
Well, he drinks Coors Light.
So you shut his mic off.
all right.
He shut his,
Yeah, he's drinking Bush right now.
I learned my ways.
Cody shut Kyle's mic off. That is awesome.
Coors
Oh,
Light's
it's all
way
right.
too expensive for my taste now.
I would accept Keith Stone.
Keith is a good guy.
That is made by Coors Light.
It is.
Is it? I'd accept Keith Stone though.
Except
It tastes just like Coors Light to
No,
me.
it don't.
I think
Honestly, I don't think I've ever had a Keystone, but
Keystone's the runoff of Coors Light.
I've also never had a natural light straight
It's
up.
probably got all
but
the
you know what? I
flavor.
love Natter Days, so I mean,
Natter Days are
Is
good.
good.
I'm stacking the swears this episode. I think I'm making
Yeah.
up for Tucker being gone. 'cause
I
I'm so mad about it.
I want to acknowledge the fact that Dalton is 180 from last week. Like he is the life of the show today, almost. Like
Yeah.
he's talking so much, and he was
That
just,
is
he
all-
I was in
along-
rough shape.
He was buckled up last week.
So
You know what, Dalton?
Hey,
You
All
did
right.
say all of like 2 sentences last episode.
you know what? That I'm into.
all right. So I give that to Kyle. Sorry.
We're gonna add on to this.
I enjoy. On top to feed off of
Bad
this.
that there was orange.
I was very hungover and I
On
knew it, and
top?
I tried to hide it.
Yeah.
I couldn't because obviously I had to deny the shots, and I was in rough shape. But I got a Snapchat from Hannah of Jake pretty much laughing at my misery. that I was dying. Just instantly, they called me out and they're like, "Oh, he looks horrible."
Yeah.
Right.
You did look a little pale, actually, watching the episode. You look like...
I think you had some... Was that called jaundice or whatever when your liver shuts down and you turn yellow?
Yeah, it's yellow.
You know
That's
what?
a Venturi effect.
Google him again.
Google him.
You can't put
it
these
is
big
jaundice.
words
That's
out.
real. That one's real. I can confirm.
Are you... Dude, I am the man... I am science.
dictionary.
Where are you finding
I
these
don't know
big
words.
Do you like just study the book? Like the book, not the
This is
Bible,
what
but
happens
like
when
the
I
dictionary?
don't... This is what happens when I don't take 12-shot roulette shots. I can actually talk.
But where I
That
was going,
impressive.
was that was like one of the only messages I've ever received about the podcast. And I thoroughly enjoy receiving feedback. I still never get it.
Spam them.
We'll put Dalton's phone number below.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Don't do that.
Dalton does the shirts. So 21st caller.
But everyone else seems to come in every week and they're like, "Oh yeah, so and so messaged me and they said that and I never get that.
They actually said that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, last episode with the whole Playboy thing, we did get a lot of people that texted me, called me, texted you.
Yeah.
We got a lot.
It was hilarious.
Playboy thing, refresh me here.
Yeah, the Playboy. He wasn't even drunk and he forgot.
That was the keyword quote that you had to say.
Oh yeah.
Text us in Playboy
So,
to
yeah.
get a free shirt.
Well, shout out. The winner was Zeb.
Yep.
And the thing is that was
Gianpaolo.
yeah. Honestly,
know how to
I
pronounce
was
it.
not even gonna. I was not even gonna try his last name.
Gianpaolo.
I know him.
Guacamole.
I've met him. Alex knows him better than me. I'm not even gonna actually try his last name. Never mind. I'll shut up now.
All right, so let me. So Zeb, we said that keyword. For those of you that didn't make it through, I understand it was a very long episode, but it was like hour and 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
That we said this keyword that you first person to text us would win. Hour and 40 minutes in, the show was released at 3:00. He messaged us at 4:44.
So he was on it at 3.
Wow.
He watched it at release
Yes.
at 3:00.
I mean,
because you literally right on the dot of when that was said in the episode is when he texted me.
that was
Zeb?
dedication, man.
Shout out.
Zeb,
Job, Zeb.
Thanks,
Shout out.
bro.
So
your mom
for this
would be
next
proud.
And your stepmom even more.
for this next one, Dalton's number on the bottom.
Yeah, give him a text.
Like
right.
right here across. the
21st
No.
texter.
Well,
text, not call.
honestly, I bet he won't even get 21 separate individual people.
The 69th.
I know more than 21 people. I will definitely.
Oh,
send
we
his
said the
number
4th,
out.
and we got 4 after 2 days.
I got way more than that.
I did
No,
too.
for the 4th caller for me.
Oh, the fourth caller
That
one.
first time
that
we
was
did it.
like 4 episodes ago, though.
Yeah, we got way more people now.
but actually,
Man.
going back.
Well,
to
now they know
Dalton-
it's real though.
Right, that's true.
going back to Dalton not getting a lot of calls or messages about the show.
I was just saying on Facebook, but I guess.
Oh,
we can put
even
my
that
number.
I still get. I probably have gotten a lot more than you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you run the Facebook group.
Yeah, he
What?
runs.
I don't run the.
Oh yeah,
I run
we
the
didn't even
space.
Dumb. He is in on tap with the boys.
Yeah, that is his
Belly
main
up.
comrade.
That's his main career.
That's his
Bellied
job.
up.
He is the one that runs the Facebook group on tap, bellied up,
The private group.
the private group.
Yeah, not anybody can
This
just
is
get
not our
in.
paid.
And
There's questions.
in fact,
It's separate.
I believe, and I think everyone here, I had to ask. To
I
be in
had
the
to
group.
ask to be in it as well.
I had to get approved. It took 2 seconds, but I still had to ask.
My question is that I got a message. Well, I got something brought up to me. Like, oh, you didn't answer my question. Like, what? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Well, dude, I joined that on tap belly up. And one of the questions to join is, if you could ask Tyler one question, what would you ask him? Or something along those lines. And he said he typed something really funny and he thought I would read it. And I'm like, I don't get those at all.
get all
I'm
those?
like, Kyle
You gotta
gets
feed
those.
those to
I'm
us.
like, Kyle get those. I don't even think he reads them.
I think I screenshotted one, but then after that, I just kind of like let it go.
He was so he was like he's like, this is the funniest thing ever. And I thought you guys would bring it up. I'm like, dude, I don't even see that
I don't.
stuff.
I do not know how to even see the questions because when I get a thing that says like so-and-so requested to be in the group, it just says approve, reject. I've tried clicking on it. It won't show me the answers to the questions.
because it'll people won't answer, but it will still just say approve, decline. But I just approve it anyways. But I've only had there's like maybe 3.
From now on, you have to answer
It
the
would be-
questions. You will get rejected.
If you join our side group, it would be really funny. We could have because then we could ask us questions. We could.
And then I will screenshot.
And this
every
one's private.
time.
We control it.
Yeah.
So no, we
Kyle
can,
controls it.
Kyle,
Not even. On it, just ask a question that you want Tyler to answer. We'll put it on the show. On the
There you go.
page.
Just put
if
it
you
on the
follow On Tap Bellied Up.
If you want to know about Venturi effects or jaundice, let me know.
Or why he knows those words. I have no idea.
But he doesn't know word.
he doesn't know words.
It's an aqueous solution.
He can't
buddy.
He's
spell
living right
anything.
now, but he doesn't know what it means.
Well, so anyways, 21st caller gets a free shirt, or 21st
Just texter.
to Dalton gets a free T-shirt.
Zeb,
Text me whatever you
2 in a
want.
row. Let's go, Zeb. 2 in a row.
Ooh, how about this?
But it's
Most-
got to be individual people. I don't want.
Zeb
Don't
sending
blow
me
them up
21
with
messages.
21 messages. Yeah.
No.
Maybe
gets
the
one
most funny meme.
Oh,
There you go.
To
Oh,
Dalton.
he likes
I like
memes.
that. I like that. I can do that.
Keep him
Most
distracted.
funny
Funny.
meme.
So no, not 21st anymore. It's just the funniest meme.
We're changing it up.
We'll do both. If 21 and the funniest land on each other, that's perfect.
All right. If none of them are funny, the 21st wins. Perfect.
Yep.
Unless some
or the
overwhelms me.
override is the funniest one.
All right. Send me
that's fair.
send me your funny stuff.
And if you know
Send
the
it.
person-
Send it in text, which they're gonna apparently put up.
He's big into dark humor too. So if you got stuff about people that are
Oh,
like
heroin?
ex-drug addicts
Yeah.
and
Current drug addicts.
Demi Lovato,
Again, he's got the long sleeve shirt on.
Lovato.
the tattoo to hide the tracks.
Look like here. Are you
Before
getting,
we
that is,
forget,
like,
we
really-
have a little gift that was given to the boys.
I was
have
gonna
that.
say,
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that up. This should have been brought up right at the beginning of the episode because now we lost.
We'll just make it the cover.
80% of our viewers.
Yeah, this will be the cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
This thing
this
is awesome.
is incredible.
There's no way you get this through safely.
There is 2 of these.
Hold that.
How heavy is it?
It is an official
How heavy is
Oh,
that?
official.
on tap with the boys
That is solid
beanbag
steel.
set.
One of those things.
Put your head in it. Yes.
I was gonna.
For a picture.
Now, this was provided by Taylor Dehkes, my girlfriend, and
Taylor Dehkes Realty.
and she made us these boards.
She
and
made
had
them?
No, she didn't make them personally,
Okay, all right.
but she had them made. She paid for them.
By who?
They were made by Homemade Junkie Creations out of Mora. She did a bang up job. The gal's name is Megan.
Is that a good thing? Bang up job? Is that good?
Yeah.
It sounds negative.
It does sound negative.
But it sounds sturdy.
Did you guys live
You
through
could say-
2004? That's normal.
I think you meant bang.
2004.
Barely, I
Bang
didn't-
it
bang
job.
up job.
2004, dude. I did
Bang
a
up
bang
job.
up job on my liver in 2004. I don't remember anything.
Bro, you
No,
were in
that's
third
what they
grade.
say. It's a figure of speech. Bang up job is the correct way to say that. And she gave us actually a little note on the thing, and it says,
I actually didn't read it. I peeked at it though.
"Thank you for supporting my small biz. You help support a dream, a family, and so much more. Your purchase is truly appreciated. XOXO Meg."
And that's handwritten.
That is handwritten.
That's
cool
with
and all,
a
but
marker.
this
This is good
That is-
quality because this is not just our logo in vinyl sticker on the front of this. It's also been sealed over the top of that.
Yep.
So the logo will not peel
And
off.
I mean, it's stained. I can see the back here.
I
This is a
I
nice
smell
piece
a
of wood.
On Tap with the
mahogany?
Boys beanbag tournament coming up here pretty soon.
I can't play with crap, bro.
I like it.
I'll carry you. My back already hurts, so I
shove
wasn't adding your load
Drop
onto
your
it.
bag in my cornhole without touching any of the sides, dude.
I'll walk right
I'll
to the
drop
first
more
place
than a
podium. He's
cornhole.
thinking.
It is incredible.
Shout
though.
out
That's
Homemade
beautiful.
Junkie Creations and Taylor Dehkes. Thanks,
Heck yeah.
guys. We really appreciate
That
this.
is
This
awesome, though.
So for the events that we're holding in the future, these will for sure be set up there.
But Cody, did you get more than one, or is it just the one? We got to pay for the other.
No, it is two. I just only
Okay.
carried one down here
Fair enough.
because it's they're not super light.
awesome.
It is solid wood.
So
It's got to be pine.
At least.
I think
give it
it's
a pine.
aspen, by the way it is.
Oh, I could tell.
What's up? Well,
Now we're
4 minutes.
okay. We're 4 minutes
Still
away
tea time.
from having to reset the cameras again.
Okay, let's just talk about this now. For the next 4 minutes.
We're a very
For
transparent
editing
group.
purposes, we're gonna need to take a little
We're
break.
missing Jake, okay? He is the rock.
Oh, forgot to mention that. We're not only missing Tucker, we're also missing Jake.
I mentioned it at the beginning.
I miss
Oh, you did?
Jake more.
Because Kyle gets to be on the show if Tucker's not here.
Yeah, we ain't exactly putting him behind the camera.
So, being that Jake isn't here, we have a few technical things that we need to work through.
And as
that
you've
we
probably seen,
originally didn't have to deal with.
he can barely produce. He hardly can run a camera.
Right. Let alone do two things at once.
You should have saw him set it up. It took him 20 minutes just to figure out
I
what
don't
camera angle he wants.
I don't think you ever said it, and I've been curious the whole time. What beer are you drinking?
I'm not telling.
Yeah, what are
wait a
you
minute.
drinking?
I'm not telling.
Why not?
telling
It's
now.
sitting
I'm
right-
not telling.
Okay, reset the camera so then tell us.
No, tell us now.
Yeah.
Wait, he's setting up a transition for the cameras.
Is this a pee break?
All right. And we're back. We've reset all the cameras. We're good to go. Thanks, Jake. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Jake.
Yeah, thank you, Jake.
Thanks, Jake.
I'm glad you're on vacation.
Remote operating the cameras is awesome.
Oh my gosh. Well, the fact is that he's on vacation. Correct me if I'm wrong. With Dalton,
What?
a twin brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
his twin brother. What
Is his brother
with this
there? I've not
tin?
seen one photo of his
Honestly, I don't know if he is.
I
or
have no
not.
idea.
But we totally blew past that. So, what kind of beer are you drinking?
Yeah, what is this?
We
beer?
will revisit the twin thing because I have a lot to say about that. So maybe we'll talk
And
about
I
that next episode.
I have a lot of questions.
Next episode when he's here and we can ask him these questions and maybe even get his twin brother on the episode that we can continue from there. But I am drinking a Half Brothers Brewing Company Golden Ale.
Well, it's half brothers, so it's not gay.
That's pretty.
It's from Grand Forks, North Dakota,
Oh,
where I went to
that's
school.
that's a swear.
I went to
Oh,
college.
and we got that from
Right? What?
Grand Forks.
I was just joking.
Oh.
from Sen Bolum.
Sen Bolum.
Sen Bolum did bring it.
Did you get that? Is he sending a sticker to Zeb too?
Oh, that's right. No, I never actually.
You better message
Texted him.
Get that out to him.
Yeah.
I
okay.
will.
Zeb, we'll get you a Sen Bolum sticker too.
I will honestly after this message you on Facebook. Get your address and I will send it to Cody.
What? Send him what? What is going on right now?
Zeb's address.
Oh, I know where he
send him
lives.
the stuff.
He lives right by me.
Oh, okay.
He lives right across the railroad tracks
So
from
you're
me.
saying, hey, let's
He lives in those apartments right across from me.
So instead of skipping the middleman, let's add 4 middlemen. And then you message me, and then I'll message Kyle. Then Kyle will message Dalton,
Bro,
and then Dalton will message your address to Cody.
All right.
I was like,
I was
what?
thinking you were going to send him something too.
I'm like, what is
I
going
could.
on?
That would be funny.
I thought he had a conversation in his head about giving somebody something.
So
And
this
it
whole
was like,
time,
you know
I
what?
might
I'll
have
send it to you.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
I might
21st texter / best meme gets a t-shirt from Dalton. And then maybe 30th caller
Oh my God, stop.
to
That's not a real thing. Don't call him that
get
much.
something from Kyle.
You ain't gonna like what I gave you. Could be a condom.
It's gonna-
could not be.
it's gonna
Will it be
rhyme with
signed? Will it be
chlamydia.
signed?
Huh?
Will it be signed?
It'll be a signed bag of Swedish fish. I can tell you that for sure.
There you go.
Dude, Swedish fish slap.
It does slap.
Swedish fish.
That was the first thing that I ever soaked in alcohol when I was in high school.
Yep. I was
Swedish
right there with
fish.
you. Then wasn't
It was-
it tequila?
It was
First
in,
thing I soaked in alcohol was my
Durango tequila.
Terrible.
The worst. Start off the
Terrible.
worst tequila that you could
Oh.
ever get. My dad had gotten a good deal on some of this for the bar, and I don't know what the deal was. Maybe he just bought a bunch for himself or bought a bunch for the bar because it was a good deal. I don't know. Anyways, we took one of the bottles.
I remember you hyped, dude, it's going to be so crazy, bro. They're going to be like 4 times bigger.
That's
They're going to get you
exactly-
messed up. He used to have a California accent. He used to hit massive pipelines out on the ocean, dude.
Yeah. So we soaked these Swedish fish in this terrible tequila.
We were like 14, and it did not get me drunk. So,
What was your drink of
was
choice in high school?
beer,
What beer?
Busch Light.
How about you?
Make Golden Light Busch Light.
I drank anything. I still to this day will drink.
Did you guys
everything.
ever go on a hard alcohol kick?
Vodka Red Bulls.
Vodka Red Bulls? That's
still
the
on
only
the kick.
thing I had a good selection for a
Captain
long
Cokes.
time.
I drink Captain Cokes.
Me
for a
and
little
Brody went on a Ron Diaz and Coke tear for the
Oofta.
longest time.
bit. Oof, what were you, broke?
No, it was just convenient. Like we were
There's
like,
nothing convenient about Ron Diaz.
Well, it was.
It is good. I actually don't mind
it was
Ron.
cheaper.
And it's cheap.
Yeah, it was cheaper. It did the same. It all goes the same place, does the same thing.
Oh,
but
yeah.
there was multiple
Cheap
times
alcohol
where,
buyers say that.
Yeah.
well, we were like, oh, hey, can you buy some Ron Diaz? And they're like, you want Captain? We're like, nah, just grab Ron Diaz.
In high school, for me, I think it was always like
Ballsy.
Jack Daniels.
I can't
You
tell
were
you
a
the
big
difference.
Jack guy in high school.
I can't tell you the difference.
But here's the thing, though, is because growing up, like my dad, big Jack guy.
Oh,
So that's where
his
I
name
grew-
was Jack, and his big guy.
No.
No, yeah.
But he always grew up. I grew up. Words.
I've never. Woo! He just wants to drink the cup. It's not going to be me this week. It will not be me this week.
But
I know it.
No, so my dad always had Jack or Captain. But the one time, actually, we can actually segue into this. The maddest I've seen my dad was when he seen me take a shot of Jack Daniels. He slapped me upside the head and said, "Jack is not disrespected like this. He's
Oh.
a sipping whiskey. You do not shoot him."
Oofta.
Which goes into being the maddest I've seen my dad is when I lost my cell phone at American Legion when
That's
we were
right.
little.
That's
And
right.
it's-
My dad used to manage the American Legion when I was in like 6th grade, 7th grade.
Oh, way back.
No, it was 5th grade because
You had a phone in
he
5th
was
grade?
dating my teacher at the time.
Yeah, because I would have been in about seventh. That was because that was my first phone, so I was in 7th grade.
Yes.
And he tried calling me, and me and Cody were like doing like we were shredding.
That was
it.
my first touchscreen phone that I lost.
You used to skate?
Was that
Yeah,
the sidekick?
yep.
You had the sidekick
No,
too.
it was like some PDA.
Oh, no,
it
it was
had a
the-
stylus.
It was the government phone.
It was.
From,
it was like way advanced, way ahead of its
Pfeiffer.
time.
Black.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say
No,
Blackberry?
way ahead of BlackBerry at
Oh.
the time. It had its own internet browser.
Speaking of-
before that was a thing.
Pfeiffer for mayor.
Schaefer, Minnesota.
He's really going from there?
He did in
He
like
did.
2000.
Who's that?
Oh,
Five.
not the kid, the dad.
The dad. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Zach, you're talking about?
Yeah.
No, Zach's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But no,
Anyways.
the maddest my dad was been. He
Yeah.
tried calling me, and my dad's got a temper, but he does not show up very often. And he
Hear that?
comes ripping up the parking lot.
yeah.
He just
Bad.
points at me and just says, "You truck, go!" And I was like, "I can't drive, but I don't think this is gonna end well." Get in the
Bad.
truck, and
His
I
dad
just
was pissed.
I just look at Cody. I'm like, "Well, if you see me later, I got lucky."
I'm gonna die.
And I just remember because I spent the night at your house for like
Yeah,
I think
that was when
the
Guitar Hero first came out.
yes, and it was
Oh,
like the
geez.
whole weekend.
Guitar Hero 3.
I used to go to
No,
Walmart
it
to
was
play
two.
it.
It was Guitar Hero. It was two because I
Oh,
had
was
3
two?
for the Wii, but it was 2 for the
Yeah, okay.
PlayStation. And I remember on the way home, and I was like, "Can we stop at Cody's house to get my Guitar Hero guitar?" He still
His dad's
did.
pissed.
He still did, but I was scared for my life.
Walking on thin ice.
Yeah.
Heard that?
Walking on sunshine. Whoa!
Speaking of that,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
one time that it stands out in my head about my dad being pissed.
It's when I think I know where you're going.
Oh, boy.
Well, which time? You know, Kyle and I've known each other since we were in diapers. So, I mean, like, there's a lot of times when Kyle's at my house and I maybe was getting whooping a little bit. And
That's a swear.
Allegedly.
It is.
cheers. One particular time that stands out to me was one time I didn't do the dishes. and Kyle was over, and that was the stipulation. I had to have all the house duties done before I could have a friend over, and I hadn't done the dishes, but I told him I did so that I could have Kyle over. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. He won't find out. He doesn't come home till late anyways. Like, whatever. Gets home earlier than usual. Kyle's still over. Goes over to the sink and goes, "These are all dirty." And I'm just looking at him like, "Oh yeah." And he opens up the dishwasher and throws it in the dishwasher like as hard as he can, smashes that plate and all of the other stuff that it hit in the dishwasher. And Kyle just looks at me. He's like, "I already know what to do." And he called Shelby and he's like, "Hey, will you come pick me up? Chad's going to kill Cody."
No, I called my mom.
Shelby
Shelby didn't have a driver's license at the time.
driving.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
And I
That
just-
was for the Ranger. You did the same thing twice on me. You said those exact words to Shelby when I flipped my dad's
the
Ranger.
though, I thought you were gonna die because your dad hadn't even owned it for 24 hours.
The check hadn't even been cashed yet, and I flipped his
Oh,
Ranger.
my.
Yeah.
I do have a picture,
Not
and
good.
I will send it to you to show the
Chad's
picture of
gonna
the
kill
Ranger.
Cody.
I have said that
me up.
more times in my lifetime than I actually thought I was going to say it. But no, when your dad was yelling at you with the dishes, I remember calling my mom and then walking outside to meet her at the end of your driveway.
Driveway's not short.
And I halfway through the driveway, I could still hear your dad screaming at you. And my mom's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think Cody's gonna make it through this one."
The dishes were really dirty.
Yeah. That was actually not that long, or not that.
Yeah, that was last week.
Not that short of a time before we were supposed to go on some road trip, because I remember him saying, I might not be able to go with you someplace. I don't remember where. Maybe it was to your lake cabin or something.
Was that when we were going to Maple Ridge?
Maybe.
The place where I broke my leg at?
Maybe.
But you guys
That could've
still
been.
showed up. It was when
I
your
know.
dad and my
well,
dad.
he always had these big threats. I always got really scared. He never really took a lot
They
of
were
the big
empty
stuff away.
anyways.
He's still alive.
Took a lot of the small stuff away, broke a lot of stuff. But at the end of the day,
He was all talk. It's fine.
I definitely wouldn't say all talk. I got a
Besides-
lot of broken.
But guess what?
That's another swear.
Didn't have to do the dishes, though.
Tyler, do you
broke
have any?
half of 'em.
Tyler, do you have any dad stories? Because I really can't fill in this category here.
Not really. My parents didn't really get that. Well, other than I already said when he yanked me out of the window because I was peeing on the roof
Yeah.
with Darwin.
Good
Right.
save.
Yeah, that was
That was solid. you had to pick one more letter and I'd have called it.
But then I guess you saying that trip thing, there was one time I had a buddy over and we were shooting. For some reason I got this airsoft gun and we're shooting cans in the house. I set up a chair with cans on it and I was shooting airsoft at it in the house in the living room.
Yeah.
Well, I picked up all the BBs and stuff, and my brother. What are you guys laughing about?
Well, I'll tell you after this. But there's another time I got my ass beat from airsoft guns.
You did the same thing.
Continue.
I bet you yours is funnier because mine really isn't going anywhere.
No, I got
my brother ended up snitching on me. Okay, he told me, "Screw you, Chris. Yeah, golden child now, snitch." And yeah, he told my parents that I did it. Well, my parents were like, "Oh, we found these BBs. Like, what's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, there must be a hole in my pocket." I told him,
Out of all things logistically possible.
I said, yeah, we were shooting outside. They must have fell through my pocket.
Yo, that
onto the
money
floor.
burn holes,
Well,
though.
my brother already told them, so they knew.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they caught you lying.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Chris!
Yeah. So that.
Come on.
Dude, what happened to bros, dude?
Is it because we
Oh,
had
no,
crab
that
legs in
don't
the
fly.
movie theater, Chris? Is it because
Oh,
of that?
man. So yeah, they ended up, I was supposed to go on this trip tubing the next day. They told me I couldn't go, but then they ended up saying I could go. But then I felt so guilty, I ended up saying I don't want to go. Not a good story.
You're such
Wow.
you got a good
I
heart.
still would have went.
Well, so
Small penis,
airsoft
good
guns
heart.
at my house. Kyle, me, his sister, Tommy, my cousin Tommy,
Yep, it was Tommy.
and my little sister. No,
Or was it-
my guy wasn't there.
Maria.
Was it? I think it was just Tommy. I was babysitting
Quit talking
Tommy.
about all the chicks you had at your house. Say the story.
I was
Again,
babysitting my cousin
related.
Tommy, me and Kyle's sister. I had just got this brand new CO2 powered airsoft gun. And we were all big into airsoft guns. But this one was like next level because we're like, whoa, this like shoots holes in the drywall, right? This thing had some oomph.
It's got power.
Noticeably, when you put a fresh cartridge in, it was way stronger than the rest of the times that you would shoot it. So like the first maybe clip through the thing was like way high power. Like
Yeah.
comparable to a BB gun, I would say. Like it
If
hit
not
hard.
more.
It hit hard. So we're having this airsoft war in the basement of my dad's house. All four of us have guns, right? And Kyle had an electric one that was sweet. It looked like a little MP5. It was like he could fire him off.
Yeah, sweet.
It was sweet. Anyways, Shelby, his sister, was on the stairs outside of the door for the bathroom, and it's like you turn around, go up to the right, and that's the stairs. I thought she was higher up on the stairs, and she was trying to ambush us. Tommy was on the one side, Shelby's on the other side, and I'm like, well, I'm going to shoot Shelby instead of Tommy. And I go out and put my gun around the corner and blast. I thought she was at like close to the top of the steps. She's right at my gun. And I had it right on her chin. But I pulled the trigger as I was turning the corner, so I had no way to stop it.
Yeah.
It just, boom, right on her chin, point blank, fresh CO2 cartridge, first BB out of it, and it got lodged in her chin.
Stuck.
She still to this day has a scar on her chin.
Oh my!
Because we didn't know the BB was in there. It was a one of those ruby red BBs.
It was the clear reds.
And she's sitting over the sink, and it's like all puffed up. And she's like, "It's stuck in there." You know, she's hysterical.
Okay.
She's crying.
And Cody's like, "No, it's not." No,
I'm like, "No, it's just swollen. It's just swollen."
He's like, "Okay, I'll grab tweezers," and I'm like, "No, don't grab tweezers. Just pop it like a zit." And so she's sitting there like squeezing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, nice thing just dink,
pops out
right into the sink. And also, I look
red
at Cody.
freaking BB, and we're like,
I look at Cody,
die.
and I'm like, I look at Cody, I'm like, we're not gonna have a good time with this, but I gotta call Mom.
Mom, pick me up. Chad's gonna kill Cody.
So
yeah.
I have a very similar story. We couldn't afford airsoft guns, so we just used our BB guns. But
We use bow and arrows.
so there was two.
Just one
there was
pump instead.
There was two BB guns. We had the Red Ryder, which
had
was
the
literally just
Atlatls.
one pump, but it was so weak that to make it fair, the other person only got to pump the actual nice BB gun once, right? Well, it was my brother Nick, my older brother, and Brian. They had the guns. I was just like a devil in the ear of Brian. So Nick was at like the staircase going upstairs, hiding behind the wall, and Brian was maybe 30 feet away, and I'm with him in Nick's bedroom, hiding behind the wall. And inevitably, I'm like, pump it 15 times. So he pumping that thing, whatever, after 5 minutes of fighting, and then aims, shoots, and we just hear Nick scream, and he's like, drops a couple explicits in there. Go up to him, and he's got a BB lodged in his arm, like right there. And it's he has a tattoo there now, and you can still see that scar of the BB, and it like he squeezed it and it popped out, and like wedged into his arm. So it's the exact same, right into her chin. I could see it.
This
That
was
must have been
plastic
shooting
BB.
pretty.
It hit her bone, no doubt.
Yeah, it went straight to the
if
chin.
it was
That
any
much
thicker,
oomph.
if it was any thicker of skin, like this thing, no joke, was strong. It was comparable to a BB gun. It could shoot through drywall.
Yeah, it was impressive.
It was strong. This was maybe
This was meant to hit people
this
at
was not
super far
not
away.
long after my parents got
know what,
divorced. So
though?
maybe like 2004.
I still think she overreacted.
It was. I honestly didn't think it was
Grow
stuck in
up.
her chin, but it was.
just a BB
So if you
in your
see
chin.
Kyle's sister Shelby, ask her about her scar on her chin and where she got it.
Yeah. She'll start crying though.
She'll get some war flashbacks.
Yeah, Vietnam
With
War
that chihuahua.
flashbacks.
Well, I think we're running a bit long.
I gotta pee.
You think this might be a good place to stop
slam
her?
this thing. Have Dalton slam that.
All right, Dalton,
Dalton's
who lost?
drinking.
We'll play
I did.
the outro.
Cody did 2, Dalton did 5, Kyle did 2, Tyler did 3.
Hey, cheers to
I didn't
Ty.
lose.
You didn't lose that one week either, and you still
Yeah,
drank it.
yeah, 'cause
I appreciate that.
We get another week
Well,
to see if Dalton
you do
will
only
actually
have a
drink
half
it.
a jar
I
here
can do
this
this.
time.
I can do this one.
Okay.
This is
Are you
all
ready?
the same stuff.
Are you gonna be able to finish it
Last
during the
time,
outro?
hold on,
That
time
is
out.
not all the same
Last time, it wasn't the amount;
It was what was in
it was the mixture.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the wine one?
no, there. Yeah. There
Yeah,
was
that's
there was wine. There was
That one had a
lemon or
bunch of
something.
weird stuff in it.
No, I did the wine and pickle juice one the week after.
you're
I
right.
think. But yeah, not good.
Whatever. This is mostly blood orange and
Bush Light.
Bush Light. Yeah, some cool.
Minus the butt sex.
A couple of Half Brothers Brewing Co. in there. Gold
That's
Nail.
fine.
Tastes just like Bush Light.
Cheers.
Thanks for listening to On Tap with the Boys. Be sure to follow us on social media and stay updated. Tune in next week for another episode about Tyler's problems.
And Steven, go f yourself.
We need the review. The review.
I don't like it.
What part?
You don't like it? All right. Cut it
Next
out.
week.